This podcast is moderately based on Roogoodoo.
And while many of the names and situations might have been fictionalized,
a lot of things might have actually happened.
Viewers' discretion is advised.
I come for the Roogoodoo.
Yo, it's your boy Kwesi. Shout out to the Roogoodoo Massive and crew.
What's going on? It's your girl Quianna.
And it's your girl Kenty, and we are back.
Well, somebody's missing, so I'll do it with another episode of the... No? All right, I tried. Free out you. It is what it is.
I didn't think it was going to be you. It was going to be Kenty or anything, but
We're
good
back
try.
on another episode, man. We're back on another episode.
So, Kendra, what am I saying? What we talking
You're not
about
going to
today?
acknowledge that Adrian is not here? Are you going to really just... When Kiwi's not here, we acknowledge that Kiwi's not here.
Well, I done shut
And
me
that's your
down.
best friend, so
I
that's...
done shut me
That's
down with
tough.
everything else.
Adrian, if you're listening.
And
The
then
beast without the A, we are actually missing the A today.
But since you're in here, what going on?
Today, our episode is entitled BRAM.
BRAM?
BRAM.
What I mean? I think...
You asking the wrong stuff, but we do have the people here to explain what BRAM means.
We have our special guest.
Okay, so we got special guests. So before we get into it, let's introduce our special guests. Who do we have today, Kenty?
Today we have none other than the legendary, the great, the historical. Today we have Blind Earz in the building with us.
Okay, nice. Also to add, sponsored episode had Stamp It VIs, filming on location. So a lot of things going on today.
Yes.
A lot of things going
Yes,
on
Big up,
today.
big up, big up.
Love that for us.
So we're going to have our guests introduce themselves. We're going to go down the line.
Yeah, man. It's your boy. Swankster. Marvelous Productions. You know what I'm saying? The music, man. Yeah, man. The brain behind everything, but basically, you know, the guy. Well,
Contestant number 2.
Shy man.
Everybody knew me. Korea, aka Guru. I said secondary keys man, aka the sauce man.
Ooh.
So yeah.
So
Oh, that, I like that.
And they don't get impressed easy, so that's good. That's good.
What would
That's
you
really
say
good.
that? That's very crazy. Contestant number 3.
My name is Reed. Please say that, but that one is I guess I go around that bass guitar. I guess secondary creative, whatever.
Secondary.
Yeah, secondary bass.
Secondary, right?
A team effort. It's a team effort.
The other guy.
All
okay.
right. Cool.
Bring the show home, contestant number 4.
First time of the evening.
Yes. Well, the sky is blue and the grass is green.
So basically, I keep the pulse and like king.
Period.
Nice.
Love that for us.
Good. I thought would have been more like thing, but everybody have their role, everybody have their place.
Yeah, man,
so
we kind of understand what.
it's good. So how that work? Explain to
The
me,
chemistry.
the chemistry, how it come together, what you're doing. Give us a little rundown.
It is very nice to watch y'all all perform together. So from the audience looking in, the chemistry is A1. But we want to know what
How
the
do you
chemistry
get
is
there?
like.
Yeah, I gonna say because they watered it nice, but it looked like out of practice. It
Kwesi,
looked like out of really practice.
What's
And they come
crazy?
from the
What's
Roogoodoo.
crazy is we practice a handful at time. Yeah, you can start it.
Alright, so this is something like this.
right, go ahead.
The first promoter that she's hire Swank.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Other
secondary
guy.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
The angel.
Okay.
We need to play over and over together and just had a dig. So started to continue his vision. So we just said, why you have to sneak it up? I'm bad.
Official.
Thanks.
He said continue. Yeah, man. I mean, he pretty much covered it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how we start off. I mean, he's his man that I don't normally play with. You know what I'm saying? Korea, even with Korea, like I played with him before. So it wasn't nothing for us to just of course, everybody know Kylo passed away. After Kylo passed away, we had Big Band. You know what I mean? They had HP, of course. And then, the pandemic hit, kind of put us in, keep us distant and kind of change a lot of things for everybody. And then by the time the place opened back, it's like everything had just changed. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of had to find my own lane. You know, the musicians I were with, they went their way. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the case would be. And I mean, I always had the vision to do somewhat what we're doing. We still ain't where we trying to get yet. But as far as like us motioning as a complete band without necessarily an artist to like pull us with them. So that type of movement where we speaking for ourselves, our music is the voice, or if you want to call it that. But yeah, that was always a vision. So, I mean, to be honest with you, all of us have our own personal identities. Rain is Rain, you know what I'm saying? He have his own vibe on stage. Drive King is Drive King, come with his own energy. The Guru, he quiet, but like he said, he's a sass guy. When he stop, sort of, it'll just sound like, okay, something missing. You know what I mean? So it's like, everybody literally have like a superpower. So it was just a matter of linking up with them. Them man was sitting down really and truly. I won't say doing nothing, but they weren't really doing much. And I wasn't doing much. And we were like, yo, instead of them booking me, Rain and Nair, and then we and Flyers, that's what you see in Swanks, Nair and Rain, man. And it kind of tacky. So we say, you know, let we just make it official.
It's like Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Unite.
we were already backing up all the artists, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense. And then when we create the band now, it's like, all right, it didn't go exactly how we expected it to go, but that was basically the vision we had. It was just like linking up with musicians that I already know, like that capable, and two that wanted the same thing as me. Type vibe, you know, we on the same page as far as like.
Because I want to say, I
well.
don't think there's ever been a band to form that's just without the singer. Like, it's actually just the band, the instrumentalist, and things like that. So you're saying the promoters, how they used to book, really had a lot to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they had a lot to do. We kind of, it's probably me, and I'll take the blame for it. Like, I created this wave where, and not just me, but of course, I as a person that I get a blame, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of created, and alongside Sha and Jamos, we created the collab, you know what I'm saying? And we start doing that now. Before, a band was a band, like, bands never used to really collab, and unless you warring with each other. That's the only time you... Yeah. But now we decided, okay, yeah, we going to take Kylo, me, and we going to pair up with Raymond, Sha, and at a point in time, it was Mango Man at first, and then after a while, it was Drive King. So it was like, okay, we kind of start that where, you really got to lock down and be a bandman for one band, or a musician for one particular band. You could kind of spread out, and you know what I mean? Yeah. I could play, from time that started, I play with Relo, I play with Junie, play with Tafari, I play with every bassman, I probably play with every drummer. So it's like, that would have never happened if we didn't start doing that. You know what I'm saying? It would kind of be frowned upon. So from the time we start doing that, it allowed the promoters to be like, okay, I can't get Jamos this week. I could get Rain and Drive King. Sha probably work in this place or doing something, and they could get Swags. Boom. Put us together. You could pause with Bugsy, you could pause with Pumper, you could pause with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it started. It started to be like, okay, yo, let's get these three man who could pretty much back up everybody, and let's just start, you know what I mean? And that's what it started to be for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was just a matter of making sense out of it, to be honest. Yeah, it started to get wild to where it's like, it wasn't like I didn't feel like the market had appreciate that anymore. You know what I'm saying? As far as like that vibe, you know what I'm saying? That artist vibe back by one. So we decided to, you know what, like we create an entity whereas, okay, I ain't gonna perform unless it's with these guys, and it's the same thing. You can't get Rain. Rain was playing with OMG, and you know what I'm saying? He had other clients and people that he would perform with, and we kind of had to lock down two just blind ears so that we could kind of get it off, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and because we talented so far, so good, you know what I'm saying? You can't complain at all.
I must say, I come out the gate with marketing and promotion like I personally had never seen before. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's one of the main reasons why I sit here with us right now, because I really appreciate and respect the marketing and promotion that go behind it. So just to give her kudos. I don't know who in charge of that, but whoever in charge of that deserves some wife because of
What?
quality.
Like we here about to
I was getting ready to clap my show.
Yeah, club, we all serious.
Lord, have
Kwesi, you just said it.
White Blind Earz has a name.
You came up with that?
Well, he's really number one, man.
He is really the guy.
I'd have these ideas. Like we already have a whole. I'd have these crazy ideas, and maybe it's the. I feel like it's the ganja.
Yeah,
Yeah, blame me.
You know what I mean? I'd get these crazy ideas, and I'd try to jot down everything and write down everything. And to be honest with you, it's just like first of all, when you blind, your next superpower is like your ears. Your ears is what it really be like. Okay, boom. And so you kind of have to go off of your main sense. So for me, it's like okay, I wanted to kind of make it in a way where it's just a different kind of unorthodox. Of course, not everybody gonna like it. Some people gonna love it. Some people understand the creativity behind of it. But really and truly, it's just about focusing on the sound, focusing on what we already understand that it's gonna be weird seeing us on stage without a singer. Don't worry about when you see it. Just
Hey. Stop playing. Stop playing, man.
I didn't know that deep. I
Concept.
like that
That's a hell of an answer. Because I've heard a lot of different concepts.
people
for
need
me.
to
no, man, for real though, like that's what it is, because we all come with an energy like Rain being out there to me that replace any singer that will be.
Look, when Rain said he was a lead singer, I was like, oh, so he know.
No, he knows. Nobody could tell him otherwise.
character
Let's be
energy.
realistic.
When you start up, like, and then it's when the singer come out afterwards, it's like, you got a tough act to follow.
But y'all got shit to say. You gotta move on.
No,
Give
you have
Rain
to
some
keep up.
space. Give
I
Rain
have
some
seen
space.
Rain run from left to right on a stage more than the singer themselves.
Look, you know how much people don't even know it's a bass Rain play? They think he playing a regular guitar. Then I look the guitar man and like, what, is it a bass guitar? Like, no, guitar man. Like, that's the way my boy ringing off on. So I like the energy. You gotta love what you do, man. You gotta love what you do.
Yeah, man. So that's basically it, man. I mean, the name was just about me. Like I said, if you look at the logo and everything, it was well thought of. Like it was supposed to emulate a Rubik's Cube, which is very not every.
No, I like that. This is good.
No, because people probably thinking the same
Even
thing.
with the colors and everything about it is really from a Rubik's Cube.
I'm
The orange, the
impressed.
red, the blue, like is everything come from and it's shaped like a square almost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's because that's for a specific part. Only certain people can understand this thing and really make art out of the Rubik's Cube. Some people will watch it and be like, what kind of mess is that? Which is why I feel like some people that hear what we play, which is BRAM or whatever the case may be, and they would hear it and be like, what is that? But then it's for us, it's for our audience, it's for our community. You know what I'm saying? Type vibes where it's like I just feel like Blind Earz is for who Blind Earz is for. Like we ain't trying to compete with nobody. We ain't trying to live in the space that we used to be before. You know what I mean? We've been there, done that. Try and create a lane for ourselves, to be honest.
Well, we could clearly understand
I like
because, you know,
that.
we do the same. So that makes sense. So now that we know who I is, we get that down. We know everybody part in their place. This is a Roogoodoo Podcast. So we have to, you know, hone in. So to
Ladies
you,
and gentlemen, please buckle your seatbelt.
yeah, so going down the line, you got to give me your definition of Roogoodoo.
Roogoodoo. Definition or the first one?
Whatever it means to you.
Whatever you have first. Give it to us.
Whatever.
Roogoodoo, just me to me, messy, like toxic. That's it. Toxic, messy, like yeah, anything like Again, like the Roogoodoo for real. It just
Any particular situation that stand out to you, or like you see it and you're like, oh yeah, this fuck is Roogoodoo.
I mean, a couple situations you could definitely like. I could tell you situations.
Yeah.
We'll circle back.
I'm not even talking too long too. These ones.
Yeah. Share the fire.
So what are you thinking?
The guru.
Me? Drama, chaos, conflict.
Yeah, bam. The song get bam in.
You know what
Bam in?
Roogoodoo?
What's we
What was Roogoodoo was when we tell all the promoters that they couldn't hire us unless they hire us together.
lose? That's what we do.
Like you ain't no more picking and choosing. If you want one, you gotta take out.
How was that blow back? Like, what we say? Like, what was the energy? Like, how?
Energy from who?
Roogoodoo.
That man know that change.
They were Roogoodoo.
That's crazy. Naya, you get anything? Korea?
I just said sound like
These
BAM.
man are more like
Sound
they
like BAM.
I just said BAM.
He said BAM.
Oh, okay.
He said
So
BAM.
you with a one-liner.
For the
No
Crucians,
scenarios?
Bam.
it sounds like Mele. Like, yeah.
let me in a one now.
Mele.
Really? Because bad what?
Oh, you can do what you want. This is your podcast.
You can get up and dance if you want.
It's our thing. We do it right. No
man.
sponsors to tell us we can't say this, to do that. It's
Alright.
our thing.
Okay, good. I
voice
was
of the
trying to lie.
people.
I was trying to be, keep
No,
it.
no, you can say what you want.
What?
Okay, cool.
You can say what you want. All y'all have locks except Naya. Naya.
What's happening?
You have a plan for that, or you?
Been there,
I
done
mean,
that.
everybody.
You had locks in your hair?
You
I
had
had
you had
locks,
hair.
but I had hair, I
Okay,
had
but we
braids,
talking
and I used to
about-
have my hair in
So the
twists.
era now is locks.
Not really.
What? There's a whole song about Shimano and dreadlocks.
To be
not
honest,
paying
you know what's
pressure
wrong
on
with rules
him.
and blindness? No rules.
That's what you like about blindness.
Yeah, right.
That's number one rule, no rules.
That's cute.
That's the number one rule. Okay, we'll give it to
Number
you. We'll give it
one
to you.
rule.
It's just everybody,
You know,
locked up.
It has seemed like
Give it hang time.
I feel like that would have complete your look behind it. You know, like,
Been there, done
And
that.
he would have like
I
swing it
just want
around.
like the locks that's flying. Like, you
Not a
know,
minute.
that
You know he be giving a lot.
But if we
Yeah.
get 4 friends and 3 of them get BBL in one door and you like, yo, where yours is vibes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the man ain't get locks. So now you want to tell him
We talking
something?
about-
I rang.
Kwesi to just do the
Restaurant.
balls, BBLs.
I just hate when I write, okay? The man them understand what's
Very
going
crazy.
on.
We're also outnumbered, so we'll let y'all have it for today.
Oh yeah, we
This
are.
this probably won't be my favorite episode.
We are so out.
It's normally more girls than
No, it's usually me and Plus, but he the
Plus, would normally
Yeah,
side with
Plus
us.
is very like chill.
He
Yeah,
is side with us. So this is the only
I
time
used
he
to
has
rub- I used to
backup.
one without locks in this situation.
So use the angel.
We're in the same page.
He actually have a little support now. Relish in it, baby. Relish.
I gonna enjoy this moment because these moments don't last. So, anyways,
Going down the Roogoodoo path.
yeah, going down the Roogoodoo path, ban beef. People love to bring it up, so we don't want it to. We don't want to leave it out.
Wait,
We can't
everybody make
ignore
up
it.
a face it off. Somebody
We
look
can't
down.
ignore it.
Somebody push on the ball.
We
Korea
have
was like,
constituents that
We
have
talked
to
about
adhere
promoters
to.
giving our little blowback in terms of creating your own lane, and there is a huge ban culture here. Have y'all gotten a little pushback? It don't have to necessarily be beef. It could be any kind of like
No, it could
blowback
be
from.
beef.
It could be beef. Probably is beef, but like,
I feel like we give the
chicken.
promoters what they been asking for. I mean,
Just on your thumbs.
as far as like when honestly, and I mean, people might say it's arguable, but I feel like we are the shift. We shifted the culture as far as like the band culture when it comes to like band being a thing again. Like, because if we were still available to do that backup artist thing, like that's why it would have still been. But because we kind of shut that down, and from time we decided, okay, boom, we're gonna lock down to okay, you can't get Rain unless you get Swanks and Nigeria and Korea. You can't get Drive King by himself.
Yeah, and if my
Can't
eyes
get me by
working
myself.
properly, like ever since I stopped doing that, I don't see them looking to book anybody else to do that backup stuff.
They put it
Like
for
how
the
they
time.
doing.
So it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, you have other people still doing it, but it honestly allow Pump on the Unit to now be an entity to where, okay, boom, promoters booking Pump on the Unit. Not just Pump on, placing him with us or whatever the case may be. So now we get Pump on the Unit, you get Shana with his band, you have us, you have Carnage, you have Vibe, you have Jugu. We used to back Jugu too. So it's like, we literally used to back up every artist that literally almost have a band now, have their own band now. And not saying that we, like they always had their band, you know, but because we were available and promoters were used to booking and budgeting their events are sorting with be like according to how we had it set. Like from time that changed, now it's like, okay, boom, we're gonna use the guys that's in St. Thomas, we're gonna use the guys, and it's like and like I say, just open the market to where it's like you didn't have to go through this one channel anymore. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely float around and you could pick from different entities. And everybody had their own thing, you know, but Shah still had his band, Jugu still had Vibe, you know what I'm saying? Umpa still had his unit, but it wasn't like, you wasn't like promoters wasn't booking that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. Yeah, that was he had a nice little swing with it was like, you know what I mean? We could definitely say we shift the culture and we kind of help shape it to get back into where, I mean, you could come up with like, look how many new bands they have right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, band is a thing now.
Yeah.
Again, so.
And plus, I still back up whoever.
Yeah, and we still doing our thing.
Because I mean,
yeah,
A+ ain't here, but for sure, in time, A+.
But I mean, remember, this thing, honestly,
True.
we were doing that from Styly days.
Correct.
Check from Styly days, they would hire Styly, Kylo and Styly, and we would back up Pumpa, Bugsy, Cesar, Rancho. Like, we backing up everybody. You
I ain't
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
lie, I have a really bad habit of calling I use Styly.
I mean, that's okay.
I'm stuck in the.
Believe it or not,
People be like, who? I'm like,
it would have been a lot different if, honestly, if it didn't have, and not saying that it shouldn't have,
Yeah.
but if Styly gone, you check eyes on pretty much the only thing that's there to represent that. But because like with this entity now, these guys is from Jamos, we would love to tie in just as much Jamos stuff with what we're doing, but it's just hard because Sha also relevant.
Yeah.
And he playing them
he
too.
still got his
Yeah.
stuff.
Now
going
I'm
on.
saying
So you have
it's
to
like,
make everything just for our own,
so
just
it's
so
like we
fresh.
kind of have to live in the realm where I playing a lot more styly than but it's because this is the only thing that we could move and say like this is ours.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like
That
our
create
entity.
a lane for
You know what I'm
that
saying?
makes
Yeah,
sense.
but and eventually we're gonna walk it into where we see okay, Shadow don't really play this. You know what I'm saying? Or we you know what I mean, let we bring back this or let we try to play this something different. But as of right now, it's just hard for us to mix the two because one exists. One is still existing.
Plus, and B.R.A.M's always, whoever sang big, everybody played. That's everybody show love. It's always show love kind of thing. So
Yeah, man.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's okay if you consider it stylish. Some people still call us big band.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a nice one, too.
it's probably
Change to
because
be hard, you know?
most of the people then probably
I
just
one of
remember
them.
in my face and tying me to all of that. But I mean, I feel like right now, Blind is making a name for itself. Whereas, for instance, like Rain right now to me is the face of the group. Like when it comes to like Outer Road and stuff like that, like they know that beat.
he's the lead singer.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
With
it's
the
like and this is what it's
With
about.
the
You know what I'm
bass.
saying? It's just about building its own. And I would have hate for this whole thing to be tied to Swanks again. You know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah, man, it always been like that. And this entity now is kind of like like I said, everybody get their own superpower, their own clout, their own following. You know what I mean? Active on social media. So it's like, yeah, man, we just kind of trying to combine the flavors and create one crazy vibe.
Cool. I
Yeah,
like
man.
the vibes. So as far as, well,
I know you want to act, so I gonna let you do your thing, and because that's what you like to do. So go ahead, do your
Okay.
thing.
Everyone is going to answer this question, please, and thank you in advance.
Just so you know, when
and
you
we're
hear
going the
that
opposite
voice-
direction.
When you hear that voice, just be prepared. Grab your water.
Yes.
But to be honest, you know, Ray ain't really talk, so you should start here.
I'm gonna start. I also know Rain the longest. I'm gonna start with Rain. What is the craziest rumor that you've heard about yourself ever? Craziest. Lean forward a little bit. Lean forward.
That's
Lean,
talking about
lean forward.
Talking about was very messy. Talking
I
about
want to say, but I don't.
it's okay.
The floor
It's
is yours.
okay.
You can
It's
say
okay.
whatever.
And
The
that's
floor
it.
is
We have a
yours.
disclaimer at the beginning as well that says that the things that are said on this podcast are not
Male could have-
necessarily
Yeah,
true.
so you know,
Oh. Well,
it might could be true.
I mean, I don't know how crazy it is, but it was crazy to me when I heard it. One of my close partner of them had heard that I was messing with his girlfriend at the time, and he had believed it. So I feel like to me, like that was crazy, and even for him to think that I would have do that. So
I would agree. That's
It'd be
Crazy
a own.
twofold.
That's
It'd
a
be a
stretch.
own.
Crazy twofold.
It'd be a own.
Very
Next, the guru.
I guess so much. What?
You can talk a lot. You could give me two.
what?
You could give me two because you've been talking that much. You could give me two.
I mean,
Issue and
man,
punishment.
okay, so I kind of had something similar to that, but it was kind of weird. I didn't even meet the girl or nothing, but the girl had a rumor like I was dating her. I never see the girl in my life. Never hold a conversation, nothing.
Celebrity status.
Yeah, so that was
What?
So she was saying Ayo was together.
That's crazy.
I mean,
That's crazy. Like that's actually crazy.
That's a little crazy.
Wait, I got token for it.
Okay,
He got blind clean.
she didn't know.
That's blind
but
clean.
she was saying she was with you.
Oh, she was saying she with you.
Yeah, blind clean.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
That might be an episode. You might.
No, that's crazy.
That's actually crazy though. That's like certifiable crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's that's actually crazy. What's your second one?
Man, but I toxic, so I identify that love. I wanted to see what was going on.
Love.
Ain't a
I
crazy
identify
rumor.
it as love,
The
like-
pausing was crazy. I feel like that. The pausing crazy, but ain't a
I
crazy
mean,
rumor.
if it gets out, enough.
That this person that you
she's
never
saying
met, like
that
she's crazy and the rumor is crazy and all together it's a crazy
stretch.
rumor.
That's a very crazy rumor.
Because you know, it don't
know.
just end at that. Now she gonna talk about the relationship and be like, yeah.
I'll give examples. Like
we
you got
go movies. He
buy me this
with hot dog and nachos. He greedy like.
Because they randomly they end up at the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
And wrong person see them.
right?
Like,
They'll be like, oh yeah.
You know how to see them together for true,
right?
You see,
That has
it's
to
like-
together
it was
for
like,
true.
Oh, they were both in Subway. They were both in line, but they went together. But they go, hey.
I had a
this what it
similar
is.
situation like that. One.
That's your crazy story.
No, he have one more.
Oh,
The guru has one more.
Two for the group.
Well, I had a next weird one too, of course. I mean, they had like a at a point in time that like they were calling people gay and stuff like. They had that little list.
The annual list.
It'll pop up every once in a while.
Yeah, I was it's
so
an annual.
You talk out somebody, girl, and they put you on the list, eh?
I can't.
Drive King.
Well, I basically got piggyback off of what he said with the first scenario, and I just want to leave it there.
So what you're saying is,
So blind is became blind claim.
what you're
Celebrity
saying
status. I feel like you had stepped into celebrity
so
status.
you know it kind of
that's a shit.
it adds. It's on brand.
But I mean, I used to rap stars.
That might work. Yeah, that might.
So that's what
That's what happens to celebrities
that's
and
what
rock
happens to rock
stars.
stars. If you're being for real right now.
That's facts.
Right.
That's what happened to rock stars.
You got girls chasing.
have
girls chasing
another
I
one?
down. Oh my god, I had to do autograph.
I've had to do them.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh my
definitely had to do
goodness.
that.
I
That's
did, but
cute.
my handwriting bad, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna work on that though.
There's time.
Well, penmanship is key for autographs, so we'll work on that.
I'll keep it G. I don't hear no rumors by myself.
Really? Really?
If you've heard one, I will let.
Well, I just
For real, I
most
don't
times
know
people
rumors, like-
heard a rumor about
My
themselves.
boy said he ain't listening to our Muscans, so
No,
don't
like
matter.
I don't. What they want, like I no nobody ever say like, oh, I think Swanks is. I mean, everybody gay. Everybody going through that gay phase. That's.
I feel like, can we even count that anymore? Like,
No,
people just have
that's what
time on their
the
hands.
annual
Like,
Nah,
thing,
like,
annual
that's-
list.
I ain't gonna even call that one because that's like a that's
it's a given.
that's like
Yeah, that's
like you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, like I never hear like a legit rumor like oh,
So you hear stuff, but you just probably wasn't.
no like it like I like it never like no.
you ain't hear nothing that really like circulate. Like,
Yeah,
your
like-
partner them come to you and be like, oh, we hear XYZ.
The thing is, I ain't that type of person. Like, I don't be in the streets. Like, I don't be in the streets, but I don't really be in the streets. Like, ain't much people could say they talk to me or been around me or get a conversation from me or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk. So it's like,
It's hard for rumors to come up.
it's hard for anybody to go around and say, swangs this, swangs that, swangs this. Like,
That makes sense.
even girls, like, swang that, when? Swangs do, when? When, how? Like,
I mean, technically, his girl ain't never meet him, so.
wow. So you have a girl, but it just ain't meet yet.
No.
Well, you should have said that,
A
though.
girl and nobody, of course, was they talking to somebody? I ain't having a girl.
Wow, that
Yeah,
rose
in the
right
damn-
into our next segment.
Man,
Love that for us. Oh yeah, he did. He made that easy for us. Our next
I ain't learned to hide.
And when she say
question.
our, they mean them.
Kwesi, stop it. Well,
This is why you can't be in the middle of it.
yeah, the energy
I
is
don't,
that
the
energy.
abuse coming from both sides don't feel good neither. We're going to
Anyways,
revisit this.
Next topic. Relationship.
I take in bad.
I really love that for
I
you
don't want
guys.
anything else.
Finish your question.
Wait. Let's share. Blink if you're safe.
We didn't even get to get a question. Oh, good. Okay.
Blink if you feel safe.
Trying to say that.
We're not to
Very
back a little
good.
bit, man.
I don't know this man got deal with at home. So you let this man.
He said what he
He's
said.
happy home,
Before
happy.
you asked him anything, he said what he said.
Okay, I'm going to leave it at that.
Le-
I'm going
he
to
answered
leave
his
it.
question.
I'll leave it at that.
He invite the task
Nair
force this
said
time.
what he said. That's that. Moving
Bam.
right
Love out
along.
loud. We love that
Would
for you.
anyone else like to go ahead and throw down the mic and say that they're taking? Because what's going on? Talk
Do we have to
us.
ask? Do we have to ask?
Don't do this. We're trying to give you guys the opportunity.
I'm taking.
Okay, love
Okay.
that for us.
It depends if we talking on or off the stage, though. On the stage,
Oh, there's a difference.
Tell us more about this.
I
Let's
put a
get
girl
into
on
this.
it.
Let me move. Let me
I put
sit
it.
forward a little
I
bit.
put a girl. When it comes on the stage, I love all the girls. Off the stage,
I mean, as a lead singer, I would expect
right?
that
You know what
kind
I'm
of.
saying?
Right.
Off the stage, sorry.
Okay.
Makes sense.
The guru.
So I sit together. So
Girl,
I
yeah.
stay out the, so when I'm on the road, I stay together to stay out the trouble. And then he's gonna go out looking troubled.
No. He has already said that he is talking to
Oh.
somebody. You ain't gonna do him that. He already said that.
Kwesi is the read. If
I
anything
would just-
happens,
I
Kwesi
would
is the
just try
read.
and leave it so like Swanks when I own just take so you had like a little wingman or something.
He sits up, but he said nothing.
See where you at?
Wait,
Reading
say,
it, right?
not interested.
That wasn't an actual answer.
See, babe, see her? Babe, see her? Babe, see?
In case anybody try flame clothes, not interested.
Wasn't a
Smart
full answer,
man.
but we taking it? We taking it, Kendra?
How you
Now
take
you
the man
didn't say
for-
much.
The man
Now
No,
you
you
didn't-
said taking though. He actually answered the question.
He said he's
taking
not
bad.
interested. He said one word. He said two.
I don't
No,
know
he
if that's
said
the
taking
answer.
bad.
Well, there we
But
go.
what not interested mean? Let's speak.
Not interested. Like, let's get into it. I'm not
I
interested
just
means
listen
like
Not interested in what?
not interested in like.
it's
You,
complicated.
you're not interested in talking to anybody else or
He said
like-
it's complicated.
Okay. What's talking? Okay.
I want to know too.
It was unclear. It was unclear. Not interested was unclear.
Not super abstract.
You know, I ain't gonna try it.
Go.
No, this is a Roogoodoo
Go.
podcast. You can't hold back.
Go.
So simply giving out relationship status, I would like to
That
know
have
every-
nothing to do with us.
You
This
just
is
tell me
about
go.
them.
How you just tell me go on that stuff?
Everybody got no. Everybody got. say no.
We talking. We asking them.
I said go bad.
Not bad.
2 words. Put my foot down. Moving along, Kwesi.
I take him back.
Oh, that's nice. We love that for you.
When me and I have Bible study, we to talk about how much none of these Jezebels mean to us.
Jezebels.
Correct.
Not a Jezebel.
I'm
Jezebels.
somebody's son. I belong to one woman.
Wow.
Exactly.
Kwesi.
Kianna.
Keep this in
Kiki.
And Kiwii.
I'm also single.
Oh, but not bad.
Bad.
Not
Not
bad.
bad.
Okay.
You single and looking, or you just single?
I just single. But I ain't single.
What
Like,
about you? You single and looking?
Sorry.
You single and looking?
Huh? What Kwesi
she's
said?
single and dating.
I said single
She
bad.
do sit down but me but on. Hey, but on.
I'm not necessarily looking.
She's open.
I'm just I just
They don't make it
vibing.
seem like they don't make it seem like it's a bad thing.
No. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I just like you just kind of like
Hey, I
just
see them, man.
vibing.
They have on their glasses and they're single. So it's like, you
We're
looking.
We're open.
Well, I mean,
You know
I
what? You know
can't
what?
see, so I'm gonna need them to.
You know what?
In order to see, I need my glasses.
Pickings are slim. Let's say that.
The pickings are slim.
They ain't slim.
Well, you?
Just in general.
Oh, I don't know.
That's crazy. Well,
Oh, we're not gonna go down this rabbit hole.
I just vibing. I really just
if
vibing.
you've been tuning in, we come to a consensus. We know what women want. More.
Kwesi.
We're not going down this rabbit
More
hole.
love, more time, more attention. So
Put
now
your
you
finger
know.
down. Put your
I put
fingers
it on
down.
game.
Put your fingers down.
They want more.
Barry,
That's what our
go ahead
woman
and
want.
mute.
Hey, this is my favorite episode.
Don't like this.
That's not fair. We all know about.
This is my favorite episode.
Barry, go ahead
I have
and
support.
mute Red, please.
All right, see, there we go.
Very good.
Round of applause.
No, what's
Yes,
happening?
yes. I love it here. Deep. Like down. When you was talking about the buying your ass and your ass, we having a conversation. When you talking playing the ass and thing in the Rubik's Cube, and I was like, psh. Like,
Yeah.
and
No,
we on the same page.
it's like hit like that
yes,
for
Kenty.
Could you do this podcast on your own?
Huh?
It's the more for me.
I didn't.
I
Not
am
set
nothing
up.
without you.
Oh,
I am nothing without
interesting.
you.
But we
Coulda
want
fooled
more.
me. Coulda
Oh,
fooled
I
me.
definitely want more.
It's very crazy.
Facts is facts.
Very
Say what
crazy.
you
What's the next question?
Huh?
Next question,
I did
please.
the half for Kendra, but she missed it. But
I'm
anyways,
trying not to.
So I have a question that's a little off the books. Craziest road story. I've been on the road. I had to be international. I had to be St. Kitts. I had to be every place. Passport is stuck.
Please. Let me tell this man. Listen.
Oh, now you fighting to talk again, though. You gotta get this one up.
Okay, so listen. Big up management, man, because
Management, the building. Shout out to management.
hey, big up my dog Nibs, man. Big Daddy Nibs. Listen, ladies, if you want your picture taken by the best person in Sitawas, is Nibs.
Facts. Hey, fun fact for those who didn't know, it's Nips who do the photo shoot for the podcast. So all this stuff said.
And we look
he's
bomb.
the best.
Me and Kendra look so good.
I don't know about
He's
the rest.
also
But
our manager. You understand? So we went to the little island of Sabre, you know.
Oh my God. Shout out to Sabre Island.
Listen, we went to a little island called Sabre, you know, a little thing.
It's
It
a
only
rock.
like 1,500 people at the island. No more than 1,500. And big up the girl who actually from St. Thomas that work over there in the hotel that we was at.
Sure, I hope she's a fan of Roogoodoo Podcast. And
Yeah,
like,
man,
and she gotta
so-
listen to
And one of the ads that one person from the Virgin Islands in a place that only have
1,500, right?
crazy, right? That's just
little
That's
Yeah.
mad.
people
That's serious,
everywhere.
man.
But anyway, so we on a little island of Sabre. And
Why every time I say that, they
The word Sabre alone, I'm drinking
taking them out.
I'm drinking
That's
in a
very
chokehold.
Let me find out. We're gonna bring Nibs to tell his story. Nibs, you gotta tell his story for them.
what you know? Listen, fast forward, Adamo decide we big up Adamo. We was on his warming up tour, you check. So excuse me. We in Sabre at the hotel and we shooting a commercial. And within the commercial, Adam have to jump in the pool with the KCB, you check. So boom, Adam jump in the pool, push, boom. So no, it's action around the pool. Everybody around the pool. I see it way the pool. Everybody around the pool. A nice little area by the pool. You know what I'm saying?
They're filming the commercial.
So cameras are rolling. Keep in mind, the cameras are rolling, right? So a little after, boom, we don't shoot the commercial now. We just lingering cool and Adam in the pool. You know what I'm saying? We here. Management jump in the pool. You check some ticket.
What?
Okay. Well, management wanted to have a good time too. He didn't know management couldn't swim.
What are we gonna do?
So listen, right? Management, we hear gush. And we see like, you know, and then after a while, we like, he ain't coming up. So,
It should not be funny.
Welcome to the Roogoodoo Podcast where we to take serious thing and make joke. Okay?
no, so nobody in panic yet. Cause we were like,
He playing, man.
he could swim. Where would he jump in? He can't swim. You know what I'm saying? So we cool it, but then we see like him come up and then he start to panic.
Wait, do the hands again.
Start to panic and splash. And we like, Adam, jump in. Adam, jump. He can't swim. Jump in. But what make the whole thing more funny, right? He could have stood up.
Wait, what? I was just about to ask how deep was this water, you know.
In the end, right? This man could have stood up the whole time.
Look, Nibs, in case you didn't know, right? It'll be your own. It'll be your own.
This thing had us dying with laugh for like
Not him, are you?
he was dying. He almost died. in water, he could stand up. And he had no reason to jump in the pool. Who said you? Who said?
He wasn't a part of the commercial. That's put out there. This is the claim. He was not a part of the
I was hoping that I would have said something along the lines that they try and be funny and tell Nibs jump in water.
No, we were just around the pool cooling. The commercial allowed us to create this nice little fire around the pool, you know, but everybody around the pool. And all we hear is goosh.
I just wanted to be noted that I didn't say anything throughout this entire piece.
Hey, because listen,
Nah, you just
that's
laugh.
the craziest thing that ever happened, and anything that name something crazier.
Nothing
That's
crazy.
a shit.
Nothing crazier than that.
That had the whole place lit.
So it went from a regular commercial to a Baywatch commercial.
Man, this thing had us crying. I was in tears. I never laughed so hard in my life. I laughed until we come back to St. Thomas. We blink up again. We laugh. I'm telling you,
And now we laughing again.
every time we think about Sabre, as you said, Sabre is laugh.
That's not where I thought this was gonna go.
I really didn't think so at all.
Hey, that
Didn't
had
even
a
think
funny
so.
bad, son. I ain't gonna even cap. That
I
was
like
a
that.
good,
That was
good,
off
good one.
kilter, and I liked it.
That was what?
Off kilter.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, man. That's well. At least that's to me. That's the craziest thing. I don't know if they had any other crazy stuff happen. Man.
Nah, nothing can be there from.
The one for the books.
Wow,
and
that's
stuff.
very crazy that that's like number one.
That's the one. No matter uno. We don't manage random.
I better say he could say.
Yeah, man.
Best retire.
Hey,
They
if
get
something
the
crazy happened to me, I would have probably been okay with my guy sharing the story. That's it. But nothing crazy ain't happened yet.
Cool. All right. Kiwii.
Me? For the next question. Oh, okay. I don't know if everybody that listening, everybody that watching has had an opportunity to see the lead singer, main character perform. So we're going to start with you. If y'all have had the opportunity to see Rain actually perform, he gives full on main character, like
300%.
if you meet him in person, like he's usually very like quiety.
Very.
I would say like you
probably won't
borderline
even know
shy.
he's there until he says something.
And then he get on the stage and it's like, oh no,
Who
I am
is?
like it's me. Like I am the main character. Like it is all about me. So do you have the question goes to everybody by starting with you, Rain. When you perform, do you feel like it's an alter ego or it's just like the love of the music or what is that?
I wouldn't
Gives you your
I wouldn't
character.
even say like it's my alter ego. Because naturally, I that confident. Like my self-esteem through the roof. But I don't normally like be like talkative and stuff like that. If I ain't really know you like that, if I ain't really comfortable in my surroundings. Most of the time, I someplace where you see me out, I kind of just like paying attention to my surroundings. But when I get with my people, them I know. But I would say like that's my true personality. When I'm on the stage, that's my natural personality. I could be myself. I play music. I with my partner. Them. That's me being me.
So what's your alter ego then?
You have one?
I don't feel like I'm an alter.
You don't have an alter ego?
My alter ego probably like what you to see like me being like
quiet
chill.
Reserved and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So it's the opposite for. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Interesting.
guru?
What dance?
Cause it's like he was like,
That
oh, when he wrong, he
she-
like keep on at them, you to feel at home. And,
That
like,
girl would
relax.
cry and
I would bawl, so like I don't even.
So
go-
please.
Yes, I will start crying in a
Every-
heartbeat. Let's not make me cry today.
Naturally, I very quiet if I don't know you. Like when I wrong my peers, I attack you.
Facts.
I just
And borderline a condition.
That's a lie. I can't believe that.
I literally can't
I
stand.
can't believe that.
I ain't the type of person that I gonna come forward and start the conversation and
But you
stuff
gonna
like
finish that fuck though.
I might finish it. Yeah,
Be continue.
The thing is, where they gonna finish? That's the question.
Come back to B.R.A.M for part 2. That is very crazy.
Hey, let me tell you a funny story about this one. This one, if I don't know, this is my store. Stamp it. Big up yourself. Anyways, I used to let my cousin come to work with me, right? And I promise you, from time this man opened the door, right, he talking. Sometimes we back then, I used to get so frustrated. I used to stop answering him. You know? Guess what he started doing? Answering himself. That's when I realized something wrong.
Oh, it'll be your own. It literally will be your own.
The man will crack a joke, right? And laugh at it. And we back there working. I like, some fuck around this one. Ain't no way.
I would not have seen that.
I really would never know.
Yeah, that's honestly, so like the guru ain't just come out of no place. I always been a person that like I had to do a lot of self-research. So I had to stay to myself a lot. So like what I do, I'm very good at it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know what I do it. You know, so when I go on stage, my instrument is my voice, to be honest. You know, that's when you're gonna hear me. You know, that's when I'm gonna be doing the most, cause that's my element. That's what I know. That's what I love. So
You making Kiwii cry over here, just so you know. It don't take much.
I touch her about
It
that. That's so
don't-
sweet.
It don't take much. Cause now how she whispering to Kendra, the time she whispering to
you know,
me,
so
like,
I mean, I come a long way with what I've been doing. So you know, like I just glad that I here to do it. My dogs, my bros, are we touching the road? We hitting the road.
Sure, cry by it. We have to take the
Kiwii
sandwich
is turning
tissues
red.
and
Kiwii done with
it's
it.
in a good show.
Oh my screen. How you stop? That's really nice.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and Swanks.
Been talking all this, so you know what I'm saying? I forget. But what was the question again?
What is your alter ego if you have one?
To be honest with you, I don't keep it G. I probably don't have an alter ego. I try to
Wait, you beg to differ?
I try to create one. I feel like on stage is more of a, I don't want to call it an alter ego because me, I don't keep it G. I don't, when I'm on stage, a lot of the times I don't be registering like what happened. So honestly, I don't remember most of the gigs I played. don't remember. Like I don't really remember who was like unless it happened like right in front and be like somebody come up on stage. Like I don't ever see it. I don't be so because I do 3 and 4 things at the same time. You check, so it's like my focus to be on this laptop, that laptop, my keyboard, this controller, turn up this knob, and now I still try to sing.
Right.
So it's like I literally try to think of what words to say, where to go, what rhythm to play next, what to select. God, I hope my laptop working good. Glitch if something plug.
How much do you have again?
No, I get 2. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it'll get so crazy when I perform. It's like I'd turn into a robot. That's probably my so that would probably be like a alter ego. Is like I'd turn into like a machine. It's like I'd be on like autopilot type of vibe, and I don't really remember or fully enjoy the night. I used to, but now like, and that's when and that only happened style days. That's when I didn't have to. Kylo had known me and I know him, so it was easier for me to. I could focus on what I have to focus on. He could focus, but ever since that, now is like I always had to kind of. Like even with artists, you could ask any artist when they work with me. Nobody don't tell me what to play first, second, third. I had to think about the whole night, like where I want things to go, which artists I wanted to come out when. Like it don't ever be like they come to me and say I promote. I say, oh, you get 20 minutes, you get 20 minutes. I didn't have to pick up.
So you musically directing the whole time.
Yeah, so like, but it's like on the fly though. You check, so it's like it making it where it's like I only like Caesar only know he coming out when I tell him like, yo, Caesar type vibe. Like on the stage is not like known to him. So everything we doing, a lot of the stuff we doing is really on the fly. And I feel like for me it's like I don't have to focus. So I had to turn into like a robot on stage and I had to just try my best to get through the night. And it ain't dope no more though. Cause like I said, I don't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the night is done and it's like, we're good. They were all right. Tonight we're good.
That's like,
yeah, but I feel like as a musical director too, you're supposed to be able to feel like, okay, tonight was a good night. Tonight wasn't a good night. I can't really feel that because it's like, I don't really get to listen to the band no more. I don't really get to be with the band. Like I don't have to hope that Drive King and Rain and Korea, them man have their own vibe going. You know what I'm saying? I don't be out of the loop focusing on like why focus on and to give them a signal what coming next, whatever. And it's like they don't have to really like be on point to create an easier workspace for me to be like, okay, boom, I could go wherever I want to go. I could mess up. If I mess up, I know they get my back. So sometimes I mess up, my machine glitch up or whatever, and Drive King get a target because he don't know where to pick up from and different stuff like that. So it's like it'll be like that all the time. And I don't really get to enjoy the night, man. Rain and them man, I feel like Rain really get to enjoy the night.
You don't have a ball.
Check like I don't
You don't have a ball.
I don't be jealous of the fact that like them man get to enjoy the night like for real. I don't feel like I have a point in a jam where I don't get to like look at nothing. Like it don't get a point in the jam where either at the event or when we play I could like not do nothing. Like I feel like my hand always on a button or have to do something, thinking what coming next or something. So it's like it ain't really as fun as it used to be, but it's the life that we choose. So I can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Life that we choose. They got my dog Bugsy too, man. Anyway, you're there.
All right.
You better than me though, because if it were me, I would shut it out everything. I can't
understand what we saying, because when we record, I don't forget what the hell we say. It's only when we go back and we listen to it, like, we said that, like, I laughing at it fresh.
No, but could you imagine, like, you have, like, 6 different things around you?
It also doesn't come off that way, though. Like,
what to make it more a little bit more, like a little bit more pressure too, is I just know everything being recorded now. So it's like a lot of stuff, for sure somebody phone out or a live gonna get make, or so it's like you really try and be on point. You really try and push yourself to the point where it's like, yo, I got something good, I got. And you make a mistake, make 1 or 2 mistakes throughout your whole night. You know it is even when you play sports and
you make a mistake in the beginning of the jam and you vex for the rest of it.
Yeah,
you ain't come on. I ain't gonna touch my face,
Yeah, man, it'll happen. So it's like it'll really be like a it's just like playing sports. You get half game. Sometimes you start out the first, second quarter, you dry, turn off for quarter, you got come up. So you mean like the beginning of the jam might be we ain't play too good. end of the jam we play good, we might start off good and end not too good, or have a bad night. So it just depends, man. It's really and truly.
So even if girl come on stage or girl walking around, you missing all of that. You focus.
I focus. I don't see a lot of the jokes till the video come out after.
So if they fall off stage, you laugh after.
I laugh after.
Okay,
I
cool.
catch a joke after. Or I hear the reaction, look up and
She don't fall off. Head both up. Porky mother.
Mix us. Don't mix me.
The girl named Kimi.
Driving.
Alter
Same
ego?
question. Alter ego? Was that your natural personality that shines?
I bound to do this.
Oh.
Level of confidence in the room is like it's not cocky, but it's like
You want them to be unsure themselves?
you know.
But he don't give no explanation. You know, no.
He has one word answer.
Straight to the point.
What is Roogoodoo? Bam. What's your relationship?
Take it back. We got 2 words that time. We got 2 words.
Like what?
So I've extra consistency.
He was born.
You know it sound to me? They want more.
Come on.
They want to. Okay, can't stop the greatness. Don't be vexed.
God don't like ugly.
Hey, I
I got don't make no mistakes. Okay.
Love me.
That's interesting though, cause people really would think the opposite to I am. Me ain't even gonna lie. Like Korea, off rip, I was like,
He's shy and
I'm
is like
blown away.
it's
by that.
consistent.
My dad.
Well, that's very cool. Yeah.
I mean, like after stage, another type I like.
Oh my God.
All right. So now I move on. I did something a little bit bold. I was actually shocked when I saw it myself. I mean, we talked about quarantine earlier. I'll tee up the motion because we was on them long Zoom calls during quarantine with everybody was anybody in VI music, trying to figure out what to call this thing that we to do, how to identify what to say. And that led no place. I want to make that clear. We had several Zoom calls, several hours. Everywhere was anybody had input and everything, and we was left with nothing.
If you're not,
If you know, you know. If you were in it, you were in it. But I took it and put a stamp on it and put a name in it and call it something. So let's talk about that. What's BRAM? And who come up with it? Why we doing this? What's the importance? Give me the whole rundown.
and then really take this out fast.
I mean, I wouldn't. I would have leave you take it because
I'm gonna take
I went on the Zoom call. You and shit.
So okay, so I'm gonna let
I go follow up.
back off. Yeah, if you follow up after me. So basically, BRAM, first of all, the lady or guy, whoever comment the name and the post on Facebook, pick up yourself because that's why first site on Facebook.
So this is a name from the people. You didn't choose
I
it.
ain't even choose the name.
It's from the people.
Somebody put that in the comments under the post. I think there was a post asking the public like what names or stuff you think we should, if you have any ideas as to what we should call it. And people was in the comments sharing the name and somebody put BRAM. Then they actually said bass, rhythm, and melody, like everything.
It makes sense.
And to me, that make the most sense. You check?
Absolutely does.
And then it ended up being in I don't know if you remember, we get an email with the ballots. We had to actually
We had to pick the names and select. And for those of you who don't know, the honorable mentions that it was a weird list. It was Wuxo.
Yeah, it was
there
like
was Drive was one of them. It was some way. It was a tough list. Trust when we say BRAM was a very good option.
BRAM to me was and it was a no-brainer because of the way that's how it sounds.
That's what it's consistent of. Yeah.
I mean, Drive is. I understand why everybody wanted to be Drive, but I have not. I've heard people see other versions of music have Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say
Everybody
Drive is how we execute the music. We warm up and then we get high. It's just like you drive. You can't just go 0 to 60. You still have to start at 0.
Yeah.
So I see most always expressed.
I guarantee you, somebody who listen from Dominica who pick up Bouillon music, they would probably say, "Yeah, boy, that rhythm have Drive." They might say that to their music. You know what I'm saying? So
correct. Which
it's just like something that is already known to describe a song. You know what I'm saying? In our unique word.
Yeah.
So I feel like BRAM and bass is something that very, very dominant in our music. And
really
It's a must. It's a must.
In case you forget.
You know what I mean? Bass, rhythm, and melody, and the rhythm is of course, the rhythm, and then the melody part is where people now might say it might not have as much melody, but it does. You check and I feel like the name just like BRAM, the actual the way how we the play now, the style that's in the modern style that we create, the grit, the rawness of it, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's so cool, and stop playing. So I can get on so cool. BRAM.
No, that head sound good, bad.
BRAM music, man, BRAM music
That
sound hard.
sound good, bad.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just feel like it's a no-brainer and it's a step in the right direction. I personally, decided to spearhead it because, one, I could walk and say like, you know, I've impacted the culture as far as like the music, the sound, and in calypso soca, whatever you want to call it, but like it's calling it BRAM. That's the thing. See, like how we have to.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. When they ask you what it is, we never had an answer.
Yeah, it's like you could be a BRAM producer now. Now you could have.
It's a genre.
Literally, yeah, that's a genre. That's our thing.
It's our thing.
That's
it needed a name. It needed a brand for marketing purpose.
Yeah, man.
For every reason other stuff. You need to know. If I have to explain to you why we need it, then you're probably a part of the problem. But that's a story for another day.
And again, this ain't something that we literally decided to brand all our stuff BRAM because we just feel like somebody have to. And if we sit down and try to wait for the perfect name that everybody like,
never get
that
there.
Everybody could sign off. Nah, like I literally feel like I created a song from Pick It Up to Biker Girl to, you know what I mean? Just Big Jam. She got the juice, that vibe, that grit, that rough. That's that BRAM. You know what I'm saying? And just the way how we play, like spread it, tramping. Even though to routine vibe, like to me, that's BRAM music. All of that is BRAM. What we doing, all of that is BRAM music.
Because we have been piggybacking off of each other for years, so we gotta come together at some point.
You know what I mean? It's a little bit of Jones, a little bit of. Exactly.
Like when each man pick up partner. That was there. Wendy, I promise.
Yeah, my boy. BRAM was created from like I said, I feel like that was our era. That was jammers. Even onto what Daddy Jones were doing.
All of that.
I just feel like it would be smart for us to just move with it because, like I say, is unique, is ours. And it was created by somebody from AY me. So if you feel like, oh, we want back on this one, get off your high horse. Like let's move as one. You know
so
what
you
I'm saying?
create it and you ain't name it. You just run it with it.
Run it with it. We just mess with it and figure like, okay.
It's the perfect
like the light bulb went down.
When I saw you post it, I was like, okay, finally, perfect. Check. I co-signed.
Yeah, man. To be honest with you, we've already kind of had this conversation with multiple like international DJs and artists and producers and they like, yo, we like that. We like that BRAM vibe.
Yeah,
that BRAM vibe is you know what I mean? So it already catching outer road as far as like this.
And I mean, I had a couple of Kiwii moments where like I almost had tears in my eye. Like when Marshall Montano come up on stage for St. Thomas Village and sing fucking Inspection Lane, like I feel like validation, I feel good. Voice for St. John, Carmel Village. We come out, he say routine.
Yeah,
so vibe, I was like, okay, we going someplace. I might not realize how big this is, but they are not known for playing our music. And now that we have a name, we have a brand and thing, and they played it, I'll fall into place. So
yeah, man, I feel hey, so I mean, if you in a band, if you really hip to the culture, if you mess with the whole scene, the vibe, the local music, the what's popping and stuff like that. I mean, BRAM, man, I mean, just get with it because at the end of the day, it's better than us getting interviews on big platforms. And when they ask, yeah, man, so what type of music you guys do? They do music, calypso. It's like a mixture, you know.
Yeah, explain it. So that's the thing.
What I mean? Like,
it start off with this, and then
like, nah,
you get warm up. You get jump
music.
You know,
BRAM music is this, and we could like get into it. You know what I'm saying? BRAM music. That's our thing. That's our vibe, and like I said, Bouillon is Bouillon. Denary segment is Denary segment. You know what I mean? And everybody has soca is already something. You know what I'm saying? And it gonna always be the tree. To me, soca will always be the tree. And everybody have the little branch on that tree. We don't have the branch. Everything will still fall under the soap.
You can even rock. You got punk rock, alternative rock,
you know what I'm
ting
saying?
rock.
So I feel like this is just us motioning with our vibe, man. We try and really and truly like just be prideful to the and be able to have that kind of pride in VA music because it have an identity, put it that way. Like it needed that identity. And VA people is the biggest people in most of these parties, and it's the biggest crowd in most of these parties.
Correct. So now we got a reason to
so
come
when
together.
some BRAM music come out, stop acting. You know what I mean? BRAM is Friday, BRAM is June. If they want to call what they do something else, then let them come and do that.
Yeah.
And they era could go do that. But what we it just makes sense. It's a step in the right direction. Yeah. Whether is everybody love the idea or not, I guarantee you everybody didn't like the name Kwesi when they had make it first. Like I guarantee.
But it was still with a healing to it and stepping all over the first.
That's what it is. Kwesi is what it is.
Yeah.
Unique, it's different.
Yeah.
It and it's ours. So,
yeah. And if you don't like the style of music, that's fine. But it still come from your tribe.
Yeah.
So you ain't gotta like it, but you ain't gotta knock it neither.
You ain't gotta knock it. Trust me, we got a lot of BRAM music is very wide backlash. BRAM music. You have songs like Walk Up Fever, BRAM music, Pick It Up, BRAM music.
Yeah.
Different side, different audience, different ages. So don't think that it's just like something for the young people. It's like literally like anything could fall under BRAM. Like you just have to start like.
And you know what else too? I think people don't realize like now that if everybody runs and goes with this as it should, as I feel it should. Now everything before that wasn't associated with it, now you get to bring it back.
Go bring it back.
It's fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
It's all new this brand because it's old to us, but it's new to everybody else. And now you got a name and stuff to put it. And it's a big catalog.
We could create a BRAM. What we plan on doing? We plan on creating a BRAM playlist on Spotify.
Okay.
And
BRAM Festival
Apple
coming.
Music. BRAM Fest
Hosted
coming
by
up.
the Roogoodoo Podcast.
BRAM Fest coming up. And we have a lot of.
You missed the second part though. Just try and plug.
Okay, all right. Just let me get sure I got plug.
I got to get you on camera so they can be like, hey, remember when you had
women want more, but there's Kwesi.
Yeah, man, we get BRAM Fest coming up. Like all of that is actually stuff that we plan to do. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know what I mean, we get everybody on board and just let me let's let this you don't even have to say, you don't have to dops me. You don't have to engage with us.
Yeah.
Just if you really mess with what we're doing as a if you in any band live band culture, if you mess with it, then follow the movement, the man like they is ours, and they can only make it better for everybody. And that's all I could say. That's all I could do. You know what I mean? This coming from songs. I pioneer a specific song for a specific era that, of course, was a piece of you know what I mean? Everybody that I look up to, AJ, Schemo, Daddy Jones, you know what I mean? Just endless producers and everything. And it's like, for me, is if it's anybody could do it, and people will feel like, okay, well, Swank's doing it. Feel like anybody else certain people move and say, I want to be, I roll, and this is what a VA sound name is gonna be like. Who you is or what you do. With me, it's kind of like, okay, you can't really fight me too much because I have my hand already in. So I'll take the blow.
You take one for the team.
I take one for the team, and I'll do what we gotta do to push the thing forward, man. It don't matter to me. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't want to ramp with it, cool. But this is what we motioning with because it is a step in the right direction.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So.
When that's her response, you know you're losing.
You did.
I'm thoroughly impressed. I don't.
Oh my God. Okay, nice.
Answered well.
Very well. They had media training. Shout out to Nibs. Shout out to
I had media training.
Why you had to take away
that was a valid question. I was going to ask.
I mean, that's a valid because then you would see if they're being genuine or not.
I actually shine in front of the camera. No cap. I could talk.
More than Korea?
This man could argue.
Who could argue?
I could argue. I could prove me
You
right.
could defend your point. Don't say it's arguing.
I could prove you right.
You trying to prove you right, you know. I can just show you that I am right. That's the argument.
That's a toxic trait.
That's very toxic. That is very toxic.
Yeah, you could be right too, you know. You could be right too.
That is very funny.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Vibes.
Korea, I'm gonna start with you, darling. Favorite artist off the rip.
That's a really quick.
Favorite artist, period. Any favorite
Anywhere.
artist, period. Favorite artist off the rip.
That's a very hard question, man. I mean,
Gun to your
music,
head.
I had me.
Gun to your head. The shooter says favorite artist now.
Don't top three. There's the top three. Top three artists.
Can you give me top 3 artists off no specific order? Top 3.
I mean, okay. Drake, of course. I would say, I'll say Michael for sure. Michael Jackson. Let me see who else. Let me go on the music side now. Instrumentalist.
Yeah, 'cause I wanted to say I would be interested in knowing who your
Artist
favorite
or
musicians
musician.
is, too.
We can use both.
Because, yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay. I could give you a few of those. Jeff Loba for sure. What his name is? Oh gosh, what that guy name? Okay, yeah, Chick Corea.
For sure.
And I'm missing one more guy.
Who was the
Early.
he? I missed the weekend.
Yeah, Chicory.
That was the he. Okay.
Again, one more guy.
No, I know who the he is. I didn't know if that was the he that he was talking about.
I think it's Robert Colbert.
Oh,
That's our beast.
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
Them-
a
them-
strong
them-
list. Okay, now it makes sense. When you say that's what you look up to, and then the sauce and then they don't know what we're talking about. That's okay. We going.
You
we
don't
gonna
know
vibe.
You don't have to try to come for us.
Okay, so you know who out of those
Hey, no,
three
we're not.
ways-
Is it a
No. You said you know. Prove
Let's
it.
go.
Rain,
They got me musicians.
artists or musicians? You can make your own list.
Tough. I can't do 3.
How much would you like? Would you like 4?
I would do like my top.
Don't say
5.
10. Oh,
Top
you
5.
Because
he
no
look-
matter. Just keep them. Send us a text.
Oh, so top 5 would probably be like Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
I love Beyonce. Chris Brown. Big Sean.
Mm.
Love Big Sean. On the musician side, Waymon Tisdale, number 1. Rest in peace.
Rest in
Bass player. Marcus Miller.
Yeah.
I love him too. And right now, I would have to pick key bass.
It making sense now. It really making sense. When I pick. Go ahead, Kenty. No. Oh, she watching me funny. I have to make sure this both side thing ain't working. We got.
You should have sit on
we
your
got
side.
changes.
We
Then
gave you
should have
multiple options.
correct.
Made me move here
Sickening.
first, and I didn't want to move again.
Moving right along. What
What was that? Were you warming up for your answer?
So basically, he's a white boy. In a part of him is white. So Phil Collins,
Okay,
half rip, Prince,
that's a good one.
and my last one is Rihanna.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now talking about drummers or favorite musician, Tony Royster, half rip,
Fire.
and of course now I gotta go for my legends here in St. Thomas,
Okay.
Lenny and my father.
I was about to say, if you didn't call your father name, to be honest.
Cool. Best for last. Best for last.
That's dope.
Best for
Being a
last.
cap. Artist Beyonce, best artist in the world. Numero uno. Argue with your mother. B to the Beyonce. B is a beehive. I a part of the beehive.
The swamp.
I with the honey bunch, whatever you want to call it. I am there. That's me. I a part
But
of
why don't he want?
Yeah, man. Beyonce, numero uno. And next artist. Honestly, I listen to so much music, but I will keep it G. I'm gonna give you who I listen to on a regular. So, I would say Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a heavy second. I could listen to Chris Brown. Man, does make good music. If you don't like Chris Brown, again,
Something is wrong with
argue
you.
with your mother because the man bad. I see him live too for the first time in Vegas just like a month and a half ago, and let me tell you, he could do them thing in real life, backflip, front flip, side flip. Yeah, man, the man bad and the man in ears don't come out. I don't understand. I don't know how. I don't know who.
Defiant sides.
I don't know. The man bad. The man could sing for real. The man could dance. Yeah, like Chris Brown is a real thing. And
Summer Walker.
sir,
Why you say Samawaka?
That's honorable mention.
Okay.
I thought right now I would say Burna Boy. I would have to say like Burna Boy. You know what
Have
I
you
mean?
seen him live
Far
before?
like his band, yeah, man. I see him live twice.
Now, you seen Beyonce live too?
I about to see Beyonce in August.
Dog, I had tears in my eyes. She covered Lauryn Hill X Factor, and I did in a concert crying with everybody else. Take the go through it serious.
Yeah, man, I mean, I feel like if like the right vibe there for Halo,
You might should have
Yeah.
said, ooh.
I just might. I ain't gonna even cap.
You
man.
gonna
Just
cry.
might.
You gonna be crying from the tape. She
You
gonna
gonna go
touch stage.
Kiwii? You gonna go Kiwii and I could cry together.
Man,
She gonna take
listen.
one of hers and give it to him. Like, you're ready enough.
But with about musicians, I don't cap. I don't do so much. I don't know the keyboard players. Like, see how he can name keyboard player. I can't. I do play, but I don't know none of them, man. I don't really know. I was a drummer first. I know Tony Royster, Eric Moore, Aaron Spears. I know drummers that was hype and big back then when I was drumming. That's when I was interested in an instrument. But I could tell you producers. I could probably be like my top producers. Metro Boomin, number one, best. Number one. I don't care. Young, old, in between. Metro
argue with who?
Boomin. Argue with your mother.
Got it.
Metro Boomin. Yes. Number one. Scott Storch, number two.
Oh, peace.
That's my number two. And I doing three, right, for producers. I would say is a close. You know what? Daddy Jones. That's my top. Yeah, Daddy Jones. That's my top.
Shout out to Daddy Jones.
That's my top three right now. Like that influenced me. Like that I was like amazed by like.
Yeah. And we still playing
Scott
Rhythm alone
Storch
to this
blow my
day.
mind. Metro Boomin blow my mind. And Jones literally blow my mind. No cap. Like,
I got it.
gotta put Junior in there. Bro.
Gotta put
yeah, man. Nah,
Facts.
man, big up the legends, man. The Virginians legends. Listen, these man is really like real musicians. These man ain't no jokey.
Yeah, ain't no
Nah, I
joke.
mean, ain't no jokey vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like these is man that like, change, he shape us into who he is for real. Help us a lot.
Nice.
Love that.
I like
Yeah.
that. I think that's a nice way to bring it home and things to go through. That's
Yeah,
nice.
man, that was dope.
So
Those are nice.
So I got anything else? We
good?
good? I like it. Okay, that's
Is
cool.
it good?
But that was good.
Proud of
Because
you
women
guys.
don't always want
That
more.
was dope, man.
I had to
Oh,
make
lit.
sure. Well, with that being said, it's your boy Kwesi. Shout out to the Roogoodoo Massive and crew. Shout out to Blind Earz. Shout out to Nibs. Shout out to Stampin' for sponsoring. Like, comment,
It's
subscribe.
okay.
That's because you were comfortable.
They looking
That's
at
good.
you,
It's a good
though.
thing. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. The 10K BRAM, you hear it in the intro. You might hear a little something special afterwards. I ain't gonna. It might could be true. The
Hey, that
intro.
Bram intro go hard.
But that's it. So,
Hey, that
all right.
intro
Oh, you
go
listen to
hard.
it? You check it out?
Yeah, listen to it.
All right, cool. Give time. Shout out to Aplus. That's our A+.
Hey, big up A+, man, in your
Adrian
absence.
Brown.
We missed
A+,
you.
He outperformed me international. He should be getting back sometime soon, but he doing his thing and we doing our thing. But that's all I got.
Hey, we get merch on the way, more merch on the way.
Rockstar shirts
Yeah.
on the way.
Yeah, man, Blind Earz merch. About to
It's
be.
quality, guys. Quality.
Quality.
Man.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, very good. Very
For those
Very
you can't
good.
see, he was posing next to the shirt for our podcast listeners.
And viewers. It's my time to sign out.
It's your time to sign out. There you go.
Okay, this is Kiwii signing out. Peace and love. Hey, this was a good space. I'm very
Guys,
happy.
it's your girl Kenty. Thank you for tuning in once again to a dope episode of the Roogoodoo Podcast. Blind Earz, thank you.
Thank
Give
you, guys.
Bye.
Peace.